Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have a team war. The entire thing is going to be in this one video. If you don't know what team war is, it's kind of like an Iron Man. There's going to be 5 people on each team, and we're just going to keep going until there's one team standing, and then that team standing will end up winning. It is $100 ahead, so the winning team will profit $500, and the losing team will lose $500, and we are going to have Team Scheme versus B.A.G team. I don't know why it's not Team B.A.G, but it's B.A.G team. So we're going to have those teams playing against each other. It is in 5-on-5. And also, I'm recording this video at 6:38 p.m. I'm not recording in the AMs tonight. So you already know I'm wide awake and ready to get over these and do these. And these are going to be nice. Not going to mess up. Not going to mess up. I'm actually wide awake. We got Landon Oliver. Okay, I might mess up the names at some point. That's not on me though. And then we got Danny Boy 1206. So Landon Oliver, I'm pretty sure is on Team Scheme. Let me check real quick. Yeah, so Landon Oliver is the first person on Team Scheme, and Danny Boy is the first person on B.A.G team. I have like the team and stuff written down here. And then let's go ahead and hop right in. So we're going to see Landon Oliver win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they're going to decide to go first, 41 versus 45. Opening hands, we have Imperm, Moe, Valor, Vashuda, and Ash. They have Called by, Vashuda, Temple, Snow, and Fateful Adventure. So this is looking like the sad deck, potentially, or Brave Tenyi. It's like Brave Tenyi. Wow, there's not really that big of a difference between Brave Tenyi and sad. And then this is going to be Sword Soul. So no hand traps on the opponent's side, thankfully. Otherwise, something stopping this Moe would be huge. So bring out the token, go for Grandmaster, Moe Grandmaster. Oh, we even draw Long Young. You're so good. All these players just draw Long Young off Moe. Long Young discard Vashuda, special summon, and then turn those into the Long Young Synchro. Long Young's graveyard effect to burn for 12, set Blackout, set Imperm. And then pass turn, they draw Imperm. Okay, so that's going to trade. They're going to activate target. They're going to chain the banish, burn them for 12. And then activate Vashuda effect. So special summon out. You know, breaking the board pretty easily with these cards. Go for Monk. And then Vashuda effect, banish, target Grandmaster. So, you know, the Grandmaster's gone. The Long Young effect is gone. We still have, you know, many interruptions though. We have the Blackout, like, for the engine, and then the non-engine like Imperm, Valor, Ash. You know, these are pretty good, but they are starting to break through this. Activate Fateful, and then Fateful effect to go search and discard. So they're gonna go search out Griffin, and then discard the Temple, and then Temple effect, and then Ash on the Temple, chain Called by. So banish Ash, go search out right, activate right. They definitely just chain. Oh, you can't chain Griffin here because we have Monk on board. Oh, that's kind of tough because now we're going to summon out the token, right? And then Fateful Adventure, effect to search. They're going to let this go. So go search Draco back. And then Griffin to try to special summon, chain Blackout to pop Fateful and token. I don't get that. Like, if we're doing that, wouldn't you just like Blackout pop, like when they activate the effect to go search the spell, don't you chain Blackout to then pop so that way they don't have Draco back, which I guess plays into like a second Fateful. It has to be like a hard drawn second Fateful too because they already activated right, so it's not like they could bring out Fateful from deck and then try to get that. But if they're activating the effect, you chain to pop, then the second Fateful doesn't matter, so you just pop Fateful. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get why they waited to pop there. Griffin special summon itself out, activate Draco back, bounce back the Imperm, normal summon out Snow, and then go into battle phase, attack for a good amount of damage here, and then main phase 2, summon Anaconda. So let's count cards. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Fusion Destiny 7. So they have to stop this on summon. They can't wait for the effect, and they're waiting for the effect. Oh my gosh. Someone needs to get me on one of these teams, because that's a super obvious misplay. Look at that. Look at that. We didn't have to get rid of 7? Oh, did I not count Monk? I don't think I counted Monk. But I like either, it should have been on summon either way, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to play in the snow because now you're going up against Enforcer. And, like, they have follow-up off the Enforcer, too. Draws into Longyang, admits defeat. Yeah, they lost after, like, having that many interruptions, which is crazy. So, yeah, they had 6. Going on to the next game, we're going to have Sword Soul go first again. Opening hands, we have Taya, Ecclesia, Ash, Vessel, Emergence. They have Imperm, Red Rose, Fusion Destiny, Right, Temple. Okay, so they have Imperm for going second, like a hand trap. Right will bait something going second, guaranteed. And then this hand is definitely a little bit better this time. Always see a little coin flip. Activate Emergence. Said Tails never fails. Whoa. Go grab Longyang. And then activate Longyang. Discard Taya, special summon out the token, and then we're going to activate Vessel. And we already know they don't have Ash, otherwise they would have Ashed Emergence. But activate Vessel, go dump Ashina, grab Adara, and then synchro those off, go Floor. So now we have protection set up, burn for 12, normal summon out Ecclesia, and then Ecclesia effect, tribute to go special summon Moyi, and then Moyi effect, revealing the Adara for cost. And then they're going to Imperm the Moyi, Floor to negate the Imperm on the Moyi. So that way we get to bring out the token. And we're just going to turn those into Grandmaster. Doesn't try to like Ashina effect or anything. So go this, Moyi Grandmaster, draws the Blackout, goes search Emergence for follow-up. So decided to not use Ashina. I'm assuming that they didn't do that because they wanted to play around Nib better. Because if they activate Ashina to summon Adara when they have Moyi in the token, then they go like right there, like on that summon of Adara, the opponent could go ahead and drop Nib, and then they won't have like Adara's hand effect while not being locked in the worms to go for Hulk. So maybe that's what they were trying to do, just like hold the Adara and stuff and not do that because of Hulk play. I think that's actually, yeah, I think that'd make a lot of sense. Or they don't play Hulk and they still want to be able to play around Nib because, you know, if you have Adara plus Ashina in graveyard, that still plays around it. So this doesn't mean, like, for a fact they're on the Hulk build. They draw Driver. And then go main phase. Okay, standby phase, we're going to be using Floor effect to tag out. Okay, so Floor tag out in the Moyi. This is fair enough. This gives us a better Blackout pop. And then Moyi, reveal Emergence, special summon token. And then they're going to activate Right. So special summon token. And then go ahead, bring out Fateful. Fateful effect to search monster. In response, chain Blackout on Moyi to pop those two. And now they're going to Fusion Destiny, chain Ash Blossom. They don't have anything. Temple grabs Right, which has already been used. Red Rose doesn't do anything. Driver doesn't do anything. So going on into game 3 now, we're going to go ahead and we are going to see the sad Tenyi deck be going first. Opening hands, we have Desires, Longyang, Gamma, Ashina, Vashuda. So this is good. This is like all stuff that helps push through boards, right? Like Gamma's a hand trap that removes the body off board, which can be pretty big. We have Longyang, which isn't the hardest to interrupt with the opponent's deck, but it's not the easiest either. Vashuda going second card bounce. Ashina, another extender. Desires, even after Gamma, will activate Desires and we'll still have 6 cards to play through a board. They have Zombie World, right? dotKuro, right? Basil Roshu. Oh, and they drew Poor. Like, yeah, that's not good at all. They're going to activate Right, special summon out token, go bring out Fateful, and then Fateful effect. And also Zombie World's like, it's not that crazy against this deck. It definitely shuts down some things. It's not like it's completely useless. And then Fateful effect, go search Draco back. And we are setting up the DPE route, so this Gamma will be able to extremely hard punish them. Anaconda effect, pay 2k, and then chain Gamma. They do have to send for cost still. So, like, yes, tell them to send the Fusion Destiny for cost. And then activate Zombie World, Temple effect, banish to go search Right. And then just pass turn. Draw called by. Oh, like, you feel safe with that draw, too. Because, like, you only don't know these 2 cards because Right and Draco back were both added. So, you have an out to one of them. So, we're going to Desires go banish. Banish 10. We see 2 Adara there. Yeah, nothing too big. Draws Vishuda, activate Emergence. Unless they only play 2 Adara, then that could come up. Go grab Moyi, Vishuda effect, a special summon out. Yeah, they definitely just have game here. They just have to actually go for it. Long Young, discard Ashina, special summon out token, and then get rid of those. Go for Fleur, burn for 12. And like now you know for a fact you have game because you have this negate set up, and then the called by. Yeah, just go ahead and attack, and that happens to be enough for game. So they're gonna admit defeat. I'm gonna tell you who's next. Okay. Boggs. Okay, so we're gonna see Boggs is up next. So now we're gonna see Landon Oliver on Sword Soul versus Boggs 11. And then going ahead, hopping into this, we're going to see Sword Soul win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Decides to go first. 41 versus 50. Opening hands, we have Adara, Ash, Moyi, Shatana, Imperm. They have Draco back, Roxy's, Illusion, Fire, and Ash. So we're going to see Prank Kids this time. Go ahead and Shatana effect, special summon itself out. And then normal summon Moyi, Moyi effect, reveal Adara, special summon out the token. Yeah, so definitely not on the Hulk build. 100% not on the Hulk build. And then we're going to get the effects of, oh, they're going to Ash the Moyi draw. They said, you know what? We're not letting you draw one. That's not happening today. So they're going to go search Blackout. I mean, they're fine with it. They don't get a random draw, but their opponent loses a card. We take that. Pass, draw right. Whoo. Okay. Activate right. Special summon out the token, and then go bring out Fateful. Fateful effect, chain Blackout, pop the Shatana, pop those 2, activate the Illusion of Chaos. So Illusion of Chaos, go grab souls, and then put back. And then, I was going to say, oh, you wouldn't want to say thinking, oh my gosh, you have to activate Illusion of Chaos with a plan of what you're going to put back. Because now, you might not be putting back Illusion. Yeah, I don't know. There's honestly, they might have kept Illusion there and put back a Prank Kid, since the Prank Kid's not really gonna do anything. Like the second one, go for Meow, Fire effect in graveyard, chain Ash Blossom, and then they're gonna activate Soul's effect to go dump Illusion. Oh, please don't mill the top card. Please don't mill the top card. Oh, thank gosh. Soul's effect, send 1, chain Grandmaster to negate that, and then we have Imperm for the last card. So get rid of those, summon Anaconda. Yeah, I think you Imperm on effect, which plays in the Droplet. You lose to Droplet, but if you Imperm the summon and they play 2, you lose to an extender. What extenders are there? Souls is gone, Right's gone. Nah, you just Imperm on summon. They don't have more extenders. They never have it. Yeah, on summon. Let's go. Not misplaying like they did the last match. Pass, draw Ashina. Like, the opponent has Meow gone too, so at this point, like, the Prank Kid deck doesn't have that much of a grind. They're going to banish Blackout, which is nice because now we get access to the token. We've already used Shatana, though. So we're going to Adara, banish to grab back Moyi, and then we win, and our opponents lose. Normal summon, effect, reveal Ashina, special summon out token, they admit defeat. So now moving on to the next game, we're going to go ahead and see Prank Kids decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Emergence, Moyi, Ashina, Long Young, Vishuda. They have Illusion of Chaos, Set Rotation, Temple, Wind, Field Spell. I'm also just going to assume for the rest of this match that they are playing the Ruben Raphael build because they're playing 50 with Set Rotation. Special summon out token, go ahead, bring out Fateful. Activate the Set Rotation now. Set Rotation, they're going to set the Prank Kid field spell to their field, Mystic Mind to theirs. Normal summon, get rid of it, go for Meow. Effects, so Fateful, go search Draco back. Wind to dump Fusion Spell, bring out Water. And then Fateful effect, go search Griffin. And then discard Draco back effect to equip, special summon out Griffin. And then go for Doodle. Doodle and Water. So gang 1,000, special summon out, and then go search Pranks. Doodle effect, tribute to add back, so adds back the Fusion spell and Water. Yep, that's fine. And then activate pranks, effect, discard. Also, like, Draco Back's eventually gonna bounce this, right? Right? it's like a free card to your hand. Illusion of Chaos. So Illusion will now go ahead, search souls, and then put back the illusion. Souls effect, special summon out by dumping the illusion. Now turn those into Bow Wow. Roxy's effect. Banish. They could have Draco back, bounce back, field spell, and then just banish the field spell right there. Draw Zombie World, special summon out Wind. We still don't know what their set is. I just assume it is Mystic Mine. We're gonna get rid of Zombie World, but like now I'm thinking it's not Mystic Mine. I'm thinking it's Zombie World, right? Especially because their build, like Raphael and Ruben's build, I think did play 3 Zombie World, but I don't think this Iron Man team understands, or this War team understands that, like, Zombie World's just not that crazy against this deck. Like, it's not that bad, but, like, it's not that crazy, right? So they're going to Souls, draw Nib and Droplet. That's solid. Go for Anaconda effect, pay 2k. Like, just Draco back, bounce the field spell already. I feel like you're going to forget. How do you forget that? Like, playing around evenly, I guess, by leaving a card there? I don't know. End phase, Enforcer, pop itself, Anaconda, and then Pranks. Yeah, so it's definitely Zombie World. That makes more sense than Mystic Mine, in this scenario at least. And then draw Talons, pass, draw Ashina, draw phase anything, standby phase, Enforcer comes out, and then they're gonna go main phase. Doesn't decide to like Bow Wow, tag out, or anything at any point. This is only for Weather Washer now, which is fine. Weather Washer setup's pretty nice. You get a lot of bodies. Summon Vishuda. On Summon of Vishuda, they're gonna Bow Wow, tag out. Okay, so trying to play around Gamma, which is why they waited until they summoned, and turn Vishuda into Meow. And then Enforcer effect to pop, and then Draco back effect to re-equip. Okay, you're supposed to pop Enforcer. What are you doing? Who is this team? Who is B.A.G team? Like, what? Like, okay, now, oh my god. You have Nib. You want this engraved, right? You don't want this on field at this point. Ashina, summon out. I mean, they have a lot of cards, so, like, it's kind of hard to throw, but at the same time, like, they're playing as if they've never seen this deck. Vishuda, bounce DPE, summon Moyi, effect, reveal Ashina, and then in response, they're going to chain Droplet to negate that. Activate Emergence. Emergence, go search, grab Taya, and then Ashina, banish to go summon. So Ashina, summon out Adara, and then turn Adara into Monk. Adara effect to go ahead and grab back Vishudo. Yeah, just like, what was that? That was played really weird, because you would be able to, like, Long Young effect summon out, right? And they just never did that, and that's like an effect that you have. So you could activate Long Young, but they have Griffin. You, instead of bouncing DP, you could have bounced Token. You don't want to bounce Griffin. Oh my gosh, don't ever bounce Griffin. Griffin just summons itself back out. Always bounce Token. Holy, I've had people do that all the time. Yeah, that was just weird. But going on to the next game now, we're going to see Landon go first. Opening hands, we have Anti-Spell, Vishuda, Nib, Heavenly Dragon Circle, and Long Young. They have Roxy's, Lightning Storm, Souls, Foolish Temple. Okay, so we're going to see the Sword Soul player win here, as this player only has 2 cards that are live. They're going to Long Young, discard. I don't want to say they've won just yet, but I guess it depends how they end up playing this. We're going to turn those into Fluor, burn for 12. Okay, it doesn't like try to get greedy with Heavenly Dragon Circle or anything, so it's not game yet. And then pass, draw set rotation, activate Anti-Spell, Chain set rotation in response. So they're going to give them Prank Kid a field spell, and then give themselves Mystic Mine, activate Mystic Mine. They're going to floor negate that. Normal summon out Roxy's, turn that into Meow. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's over yet. If they played greedy, then it would have ended up being better. Also, like, the top deck set rotation was kind of clean, being able to force out the negate, go for Doodle. Doodle, win, pause, call a judge to double check on the set rotation on mine if that's cool. Okay, so this card isn't resolved. So, like, set rotation sets the spells, right? And then anti-spell resolves. So it's the same thing as, like, if you wanted to activate your Heavenly Dragon Circle, if you had a worm, you could do it, because this was set before this was resolved. Yeah. I said, okay, you're good. So dump fusion spell, summon out fire, search pranks. Then link off, go for Bow Wow, fire effect, burn for 500, go summon out water, and then activate Nib. Okay. So summon out, pass over, and then activate Souls, and then that's honestly just gonna clean this up probably. Temple effect, banish, go search, grab right, and then Souls effect to draw. Yeah, I was about to say definitely Souls effect to draw. Doesn't get rid of Lightning Storm though. It gets rid of pranks and right. Draws Nib, Lightning Storm. Go for Dark effect, especially back at the Vishuda. Okay. And turn those into Selene. Selene effect, gain counters. Selene effect, lose counters. Special summon Souls, turn those into Anaconda. What was that? I guess they're trying to bait Imperm as hard as possible, but Dark doesn't bait Imperm. Selene doesn't bait Imperm. Access code Anaconda baits Imperm, but you can't access code then Anaconda because you've already done the normal summon technique. You don't have an extender, so that was whack. Go for Anaconda effect, and then they're gonna pay 2k, dump Fusion Destiny. They said think, but like it's just a bad bait, right? Like if you had Imperm or something, you would have done it. It's not like you're gonna let this go through if you have Imperm. And then Enforcer effect, pop Anaconda, pop the set Lightning Storm, pass, draw Moyi. You could use this. I don't even know if you want to pop anti-spell though. I don't know if you want to pop Nib either, because then you set up their Tenny stuff. They are going to Enforcer effect. They're gonna pop the Lightning Storm and the Field Spell. I don't get this player. I don't get this player one bit. Okay, so they pop Field Spells, so that way now they can set their Field Spell and wait a turn because anti-spell, I guess. Draw Terraforming. But like, okay, draws Terraforming, Enforcer comes out, and then we're gonna go Temple effect, banish, go search right, set Lightning Storm, effect pop, and now we're gonna go ahead and pop the anti-spell. You know, we didn't want to pop it on their turn and make their spell live if they drew one. Bring out Fateful effect, go search Griffin, and then discard Nib, special summon out Griffin, Fateful effect, go grab Draco back, and then activate Terraforming for field spell, and then activate the field spell, go grab Fire, and we can normal summon out Fire, Draco back effect, bounce Nib, and then battle phase, attack. We only did 4 summons, so that will be game there. We are going to see Sword Soul lose, and Prank Kids end up winning. The next player is Shannon23, the Mech Knight guy. So we're going to see Bogues11 versus Shannon23. And then hopping right in, we're going to see Shannon win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And they're going to decide to go second, 50 versus 40. Opening hands, we have Bell, Field Spell, Ash, Celestial, Ash. So just to be clear, Shannon is on Team Scheme as the second player. And Bogues is on Bag Team as the second player. And then so we're going to see this deck going first, Prank Kids going first. They open really poor here though, only having 1 Prank Kid, no extender. The opponent doesn't have anything to stop this though. They're going to gang 1,000, special summon out Wind, and then go ahead, turn those into Doodle, and then Doodle Wind. So Wind to go dump, Yeah, dump fusion spell, no search, grab pranks, doodle effect, tribute, add back fusion spell, add back water. I don't get this. They're also lagging super bad. Stop shuffling your hand, Shannon. I can't handle this. Envies? Oh my gosh. Please. Discard Ash Pass. What was this turn? Okay, honestly, I think I'm overreacting, okay? Strictly because it's Shannon and they chose to go second, I can understand this. You're ending on no cards, and you're like, nothing here where a Mech Knight will affect you. Which I can see coming up. But, at that point, do you even normal summon? I guess you do, because you can normal summon Pranks, discard Fusion Spell, and that lets you play next turn. It just, I don't know. Like, it's fair enough. It's just, you gotta play weird against Mech Knights sometimes, right? Also, I don't know if we went over their hand, but they have Celestial, World Chalice, Harpy's Feather Duster, Dasher, Gearsu, and Greener Eyes, and they opened Dasher and Celestial. Also had the Harpy's Feather Duster. Can't put 2 in column if I don't summon. Yeah, see, people think that, but that's not entirely true, especially because, like, they're probably also playing, it sucks they also drew the sun for this, but they're probably also playing Prosperity. That's another consistency card. They just drew really weird. Effect, discard, that goes through. Doesn't summon it in this zone, by the way. I guess that's because if this goes through, maybe? Set, yeah, it's because if it goes through, they want to be able to summon here, but if it doesn't go through, they set Harpies and summon there anyways. Summon, get rid of those. That's going to go for the Spectrum Supreme. Effect, send that card in the column to try to go special summon out a Mech Knight from the deck. Summon out Mech Knight from the deck in defense. Okay, it doesn't have to summon that column either if it doesn't want to. Then they're going to Ash that. Okay, and then just go Battle Phase, beat over the token. Main Phase 2, activate target Gearsu. Probably should have done that before though, no? And they are going to let that go through. It doesn't bell that. So probably should have done that before, so that way you can attack for 18. Or, I guess, attack for 3,000. Or, wait, hold on. Actually, let me read this card. Just because this card's weird. It can attack directly if it's the only card in its column. This card in the extra monster zone points to no monsters. Can't be destroyed by card effects. Also, your opponent can't target it. Okay. So it doesn't say anything about it not being able to attack if something's underneath it. So that should have been done before. Also, they could have belled that, which probably would have been pretty good. But now they're going to go for Anaconda. Then Anaconda effect, pay 2k, dump Fusion Destiny. We'll dump Poly and bolt the bricks from hand. Bring out Enforcer. Pass turn, draws Illusion. Okay, so they drew good for turn. Go ahead, activate Pranks. Pranks effect, discard Fusion Spell, that goes through. And then special summon out token. Normal summon water. On summon, activate Enforcer effect. Enforcer popping Anaconda and water. And then they're going to be like, ha, gotcha. Activate Illusion. Go grab Souls, put back Celestial if they play more than one Illusion, which they do. And then Souls effects, send Pranks and Field Spell. Sends Pranks. Okay. So, I guess they want to draw good. We drew Draco back, it's not no right, but it's pretty nice there. Is it though? I mean, we have game. We just go dark, summon back Dasher, I guess, Talents, take Enforcer, and that should be enough. Yeah, go dark effect, take Dasher. You gotta take Dasher. No, it's so much more clean if you go for Dasher instead of Access Code. Affecting attack, Talents take. Going on to the next game, we're going to go ahead and we are going to see Mech Knight decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Roxy's, Temple, Bell, Field Spell, Ash. They have Scythe, Harpy's Feather Duster, World Legacy Key, Purple, and Sanctum. Oh my gosh, last game they drew both the heroes. This game they draw the Scythe with the Sanctum, and they can't play at all, so wouldn't even matter if they didn't have Scythe. They just get hit with Ash on Sanctum, they would have lost. Draws Pranks. Yeah, it was just a bad match. It's bound to happen though. Tempo, go search right, activate right, special summon out token, bring out Fateful, and then activate field spell, add water, normal summon water, and they just emit defeat and leave. Oh, they don't say who's next though. Okay. So next is we're gonna have Bogues on B.A.G team versus MJN96. And that is Matt Narvalvraz on Team Scheme. So going ahead, hopping right into this, we're going to see Matt MJ win the rock, paper, scissors shoot and decide to go first. 60 versus 50. Opening hands, we have Conquistador, Wakero, Imperm, Fusion Destiny, Imperm, Cybers, Eldritch most likely. They have Wind, Bell, Dracoback, Griffin, and Terraforming. So go ahead, start this off. Activate the Fusion Destiny. Go dump Dasher, Celestial, summon Enforcer. And then they're going to set 4. End phase Enforcer effect can pop Wakero if they want to. And then Enforcer itself. So that way they can get they're going to Enforcer 1, Bell 2, and then Wakero, go set Scarlet. You might be like, oh, Bell on Enforcer, that sucks so bad. But it's like, does it though? Like, we still have, like, Imperm's not very good against this deck. It's decent. It definitely hits stuff. It doesn't hit the Prank Kid stuff very well, but hits the other stuff pretty well. When I say other stuff, I just mean Anaconda, because like, that's the whole deck. And then we have a Pop. We have the Celestial follow-up, which is pretty nice. Like, draw 2, which was called by. The our Enforcer was just never summoning back. They're going to summon, and then on summon, activate Conquistador, activate Scarlet. They were probably thinking that they should have activated Scarlet, see if it resolves, and then activate Conquistador, because what are they going to do? Hit you with, like, Book of Moon or something, while this plays into, like, an Ash or a Belmore, because then you have the Conquistador face up. Bring out Golden Lord, bring out Conch, pop that, activate Terraforming. Terraforming goes search. You're going to grab Mystic Mine because they have no more plays. Activate Mystic Mine, set Called By. And they know this isn't very good versus Eldritch. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Go for Link Spider, end phase, go set Conch and Scarlet. They draw Field Spell, which actually doesn't do anything either because the Conquistador. So pop Mystic Mine, activate Scarlet, go summon out Ash, and then draw Scarlet. So now they just got to clean this up, but they also want, you know, the opponent has 4 cards. They don't want to like play crazy risky and then end up losing out to some combination of cards. Go summon Veiler, even though at this point, actually I don't know what their engine is because they might not be playing 3 Conquistador. We've definitely seen people cut down on that. Go for Selene effect. I think somebody at Hartford is the one that's coming up. Charlotte, I'm pretty sure someone at Charlotte was playing like 2 Wakero, 2 Conquistador, 2 Scarlet or something like that, or was it 1 Wakero, 2 Conch, 2 Scarlet, and then I'm pretty sure we saw Paulo do that at the last YCS. He got second at. So, you know, it's something that you're going to see become more popular. In response to the effect of summon back, they're going to chain Called By, hit Veiler, which is fine. Now we get rid of Selene and Golden Lord, go for access code. Effect, gain 3000 attack. Golden Lord effect, and we're going to see them emit defeat. So, moving on into the next game, we're going to see the Prank Kid player go first. Opening hands, we have Bell, Dotscaper, Gamma, Ash, Twin. Oh my gosh, we got 4 going second cards plus Dotscaper. They have Souls, Griffin, Fire, Bell, and Wind. And they don't even have like a Brave token, like a Right or a Temple, which would, you know, a Right would help pretty well. Like a Bell, like a, what's it called? A Temple wouldn't do very well because we have like so many hand traps that we just stop one. Like, we'd stop the Temple. But a hard drawn Right would be pretty decent. So, we're going to Ash the Prank Kid. And then Soul summon itself out by dumping Illusion. Turn those into Doodle. I wish. Turn those into Anaconda. Anaconda effect. Pay 2k, dump Fusion Destiny, chain Gamma. Now, they do have Bell. And they are going to go ahead and Bell that. And then dump the Fusion Destiny package. Then summon Enforcer, pass turn, draw Firewall Guardian, and then just goes to end phase because they normal summon this. It's going to lose out to Enforcer, They're going to Enforcer, pop Anaconda, dotScaper summon itself back. End phase, we can't even gamma anything. It's like, there's no point. End phase, they're going to use the Enforcer, Chain Bell to go ahead and stop that. Pass, draw Pranks. And then imagine they go Anaconda, pay 2k, dump Red Eyes Fusion, dump Branded Fusion, activate Pranks, normal, summon out Wind. Okay, goes for Unicorn. Well, I mean, okay. I guess you activate Pranks first for no reason, but attack. End phase, yes, they couldn't get Griffin out of hand unless the Unicorn effect. The Unicorn effect itself, and then Celestial effect to draw Gamma. So, yeah, Griffin's just kind of stuck in hand. End phase, Prank, shuffle back, and then draw on the Roxys. They draw Driver. Normal summon out Firewall Guardians. So, now the opponent has to, they don't know either of the two cards in hand, but they have to have an interruption to be able to stop this. They're going to turn this into dark, so it doesn't like go for like the normal line of play here. They're going to dark summon out Anaconda, and then Anaconda effect, pay 2k, go down Fusion Destiny, and then the Brick, summon Enforcer. And then, good. Is it because I called you a bald prince? Gee. Wait. I actually think I know who this is now that they said that, which is crazy to say. Because I'm bad with names, but I met somebody named Matt, who was from New York. I'm pretty sure this is the guy that won the Goofy Gauntlet. I'm like 99% sure, but at the same time, it could just be another bald Matt from New York. I mean, there's probably multiple of them that play Yu-Gi-Oh, but that's kind of funny. So they're going to go ahead and attack, and then set twin, end phase, Enforcer effect, pop Anaconda and Pranks. Pops Anaconda and Pranks. Okay. Could have popped Dark and Anaconda, and then next turn if they activate Enforcer effect, Gamma becomes live. If they activate Pranks, you could twin it, but then you play in the mine. They have mine going first. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. They for sure have at least one mine in still, I think. So they're going to dash or something. Did they shuffle hand? Because it looked like they summoned from the middle. Like, we know it's the card they drew. Enter draw phase, drew Roxy's, Dasher. Oh, never mind. They just normal summoned it, which is why it looked weird. Then normal summon out Roxy's. So on the summon, yeah, they're thinking, but they're going to end up letting this go through. Could go ahead and pop it. Decides not to. So now they're going to go ahead and turn this into Doodle, and this is good for them. They're also getting the Griffin out of hand now. So, gain 1,000, go summon out Wind. Roxy's, banish, draw dotKuro, summon Fire, Doodle, add the Fusion spell. And now they're going to turn Fire and Wind into Bow Wow. Fire and Wind effect will now activate. Dump Field spell, special summon out Water, Fire, burn for 500, summon out Wind. And then link off into Access Code effect, gain attack. And then on resolution, Enforcer effect to pop. So it's going to pop Dark and Access Code. dotKuro the Celestial, set Fusion spell. Celestial effect to draw, you banishing Enforcer, playing around the second Dark, I guess. Draw Temple Ash. Ooh, and we see the Temple draw. Banish, go search right. And then activate right. So summon token, and then bring out Fateful. Go for a Link Kuriboh. Fateful effect, try to go search for the Equip spell. Chain Twin Twisters to pop. Dotscaper effect, summon itself back out. And now they're going to turn those two into Dark. Dark effect, summon back. They have gone through like Unicorn Access Code already. So effect, target Dasher to take that. Can't summon it there yet, so you know where that points to. Don't think too hard. Might recede. I like the hairline. Battle phase, attack into Enforcer. They're going to take the damage, and then effect. So, it took 650 off of that, but it's definitely more. Like, yeah, it's definitely more. We have Enforcer. Enforcer was never negated. Oh, we don't even have a hero engrave anymore because that was dotKuro and that was taken. Okay, nope, that's fair. That's fair. Go search dotKuro, Dasher, attack, because we tributed the token. So this ganked attack. This should be in defense now though. And then they're gonna dotKuro the Enforcer. Okay, so they're dotKuro and Enforcer, and then they're gonna Ash the Gamma, because they know that Gamma's there. Draw right. Oh, just simply better. Never punished. Never punished. Still my bald prince. GG. GG. Nesty is next. What's the username? What was unknown? It's driver. What a top deck. Wicked is un. Okay, so now going on next, we're going to have Matt Nervavaz, which is MJ, versus Nesty Tam Bass O Polosos. What, like, I'm so bad at names, but these names are crazy. You got MJ N96 versus Wicked. And then hopping right in, we're going to see MJ win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they're going to decide to go first, 60 versus 41. And just to clear it up, this is Team Scheme, and this is a bag team. Opening hands, we have Draco back, Cursed, Ash, Dotscaper, Ash. They have Alpha, Droplet, Ash, Zeta, Alpha, Zeta, plus 3 going second cards? It's not Drytron. What? Drytron's supposed to draw like 5 engine cards, no going to second cards, or like 4 going to second cards, plus like a Zeta and Brick. Wild. Dotscaper Graveyard effect, and they're thinking if they want to crow this or not. They're going to let that go. And then get rid of that, go for Devote effect. That's fine. Disciple, tribute off, and they are letting this go. Yeah, because you're thinking about dotKuroing the Devote so that way it doesn't summon the 2 tokens. But at that point, you would have just dotKuro Dotscaper, so that way they don't get like the draw putback part. And then summon out tokens. Oh, like actual Cybers tokens it looks like. Go for Dagda. And then go for Devote 1. Anything? Nope. Okay. Dagda 2. Go set Scythe. Get rid of those. Go for Anaconda. Anaconda effect. Pay 2k. Go down Fusion Destiny in the bricks. Summon Enforcer. And then they're going to activate Cursed effect. Pay 8, feel great. Go search. You already know how Enforcer works with the Eldritch cards. It's so nice. And then we're going to set those 2, end phase Enforcer, pop Anaconda Cursed, and then Cursed effect to go dump. So that's going to go through, dump Wakero, set Scarlet, pass turn, draws Dark Magician, unfortunate, activate Alpha effect. Oh, actually, this is for sure that map, because he was playing Cybers Eldritch too. Yeah. Alpha tribute Zeta, chain Ash Blossom, Zeta tribute Alpha, that goes through. Special summon out, goes search, decides to not try to like Wakero that or anything, which is fair enough. And now here they have a monster on board. They're letting this go. It's not like they're afraid of Gamma anyways once they sell Drytron cards, because they can't, they activate Gamma on their turn. That's fine, because now you're unable to activate. Well, I guess to be fair, they activate the Drytron cards, so then you're just not afraid of Gamma because they can't activate it. But like standby phase, if you knew they were on Drytron or something, then you don't even have to be afraid of Gamma, because if they drop it, then they can't activate Drytron stuff. But normal summon out dotKuro, on summon, Enforcer effect, chain Droplet to negate that, and then proceeding to think afterwards. They're gonna let that go. So Ritual Spell, add itself back, make Zeta lose 1,000, turn those into Anaconda, and then on Anaconda summon before the effect. Yeah, prior to the effect, activate Scarlet, chain Ash Blossom, and now the Anaconda effect will go through to dump. It's not game though, because we have all these Eldritch bodies. So pop that, burn, and then Graveyard effect. Thinking on DP, yeah, just let it go. Hopefully just only have 1 Eldritch trap, put them on have a second one, and they do have it, so now they have to beat over that. So now it's not game. And then Scythe comes out of end phase because of the Dagda. So that comes out. Dragoon has no negates or anything. They have nothing. Draw Bell, Dasher, summon out Bell. And it's just going to be game. It's not like Dragoon's that hard to beat when you have access to so many bodies. Normal summon Ash, go for Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber effect goes summon. Also had the draw 2. But going on to the next game now, we're going to see Drytron go first. I want to see what they're setting up exactly. Opening hands, we have Illusion, Veiler, Firewall Guardian, Soul, Cyber Gadget. They have Bell, Veiler, Emergency, Nova, Crossout. I think the best board to set up in Drytron. I know everyone's going for oh, these giant boards. We're going to DPE, Scythe, 6 interruptions. But it's do you really need all that? No, you probably don't. You just summon Vanity's Ruler with Dragoon next to it, and you put him on Droplet. Just alright, draw Droplet or I win. Do it. Do it. I don't know if that's actually the best way to play that deck. I've seen the other builds, but they just seem kind of bricky. I don't know. You can't play that many going second cards in those builds, so going second can be really tough. I don't see how you're beating a Despia end board with no going second cards when you're playing Drytron. It seems extremely hard. But this person's playing all the hand traps with the Crossout. Activate Emergency, go grab Zeta. Activate Nova. They probably drew their one Veiler. And then link off, go for Anima. Alpha effect, tribute Zeta, special summon out, go search, grab Ben 10. And then Zeta effect, tribute Ben 10. Summon out, go search the Drytron Ritual spell. And then Ben 10 effect to go search. So we'll know here. Actually, we won't know here. It's just searching Idaten. I was going to say, if they're searching a Diviner or Vanity's Ruler, then we'll know. Because if they're searching Diviner, then they're not going for Vanity's Ruler. Effect a dump. Now it looks like it's going through. Ritual spell to attach, bring out Ben 10. Ritual spell effect to add back. Said all that good. Said thumbs up. And then Gamma effect, tribute Ben 10, special summon, Ben 10 effect to go search. So Ben 10, go search Vanity's Ruler. Yeah, ritual spell, detach, summon Idaten effect, add back ritual spell. And then tribute for Vanity's Ruler, overlay those, go for Fafnir. And then activate, detach, summon back out Idaten. Idaten effect, add back, turn those into Anaconda. And then activate, detach, summon Idaten effect, add back. It's crazy how much freeness you get out of Idaten. Because now we can go for what, an IP? Yeah. And then Anaconda effect, pay 2k. Because they could have went ahead and set up tribute Ben 10 for Vanity's Ruler, but you're not playing all the fairies anymore. So you don't really need that. They're gonna Veiler the Anaconda though, which is kind of fine because we still have Vanity's Ruler. And they don't have an out. Could have normal summon souls, I guess, and try to draw. But going on to the next game, opening hands, we have Cyber Gadget, Draco back, Ash, Dotscaper, Called By. Okay, so we have Combo plus Called By. They have Nova, Prosperity, Dark Magician, Foolish, and Droplet. Normal summon out Gadget, go for Disciple. Gadget effects, summon out the token, go for Devote. Devote effect, Disciple, Tribute. This is not impossible for Drytron to win, though. It's not impossible. We do have Droplet. Devote for tokens. We do get Ash, dotKuro, Called By. Pretty good interruptions. Go for Devote. Devote 1, Dagda 2. And then go set Scythe. Get rid of those. Go for Anaconda. Anaconda effect. Pay 2k, go dump. So that will go ahead, dump Fusion Destiny, the bricks, bring out Enforcer, set Called By, pass turn, draw Veiler, and then draw phase Enforcer effect. Chain Droplet, getting rid of Prosperity to negate that. Assign to keep the Veiler, it is a level 1. Activate Foolish Burial, dump Alpha, activate Nova, chain Ash Blossom on that. It said sad face, smiley face. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! And you Ash catch them. Oh, because Pokemon. GG's. So, yeah, we're going to see them just go ahead and admit defeat there. Who's next? Jose, what's the user? I don't know. Okay, fair enough. Well, we know that the next player, we're going to see the third player on Team Scheme, which is still just MJ Matt, versus the fourth player on Bag Team, which is Jose Zambrano. So we're going to see MJ versus Jose there. And then we're going to see MJ win the rock, paper, scissors shoot. And they're going to decide to go first. 60 versus 60. Opening hands, we have Temple, Prep, Imperm, Ash, Souls, Temple, combo. They have Souls, Temple, combo. Ash, dotKuro, Terraforming. So this is Prank Kits probably, because we see Terraforming. Temple, Ash. Wow, they actually both opened up like 3 of the same cards. And then both opened up a Searcher. And then they just have a different hand trap. So activate Prep. You're not the only one that can open Ash, boy. Whoa. Go grab Illusion effect. Couldn't they just summon Souls? I guess this is okay. Go grab, put back, because now we have 2 Souls, which is combo. Are we going to Souls draw 1? Yeah, Souls, get rid of Imperm to draw 1. Draws Firewall Guardian. Oh my gosh, go for Disciple. This is going to bait. They're going to let this go. Yeah, I was going to say, this is going to bait the dotKuro at some point. Nice hand, by the way. Must be nice. It actually wasn't that crazy of a hand until we drew Firewall Guardian. It was fine, but like Ash really hurt it. Say, go crazy. Say, hey, say less. And he drew right. Oh my gosh. Yeah, go ahead, turn those into Dagda. Go for Devote, Dagda. Yeah, just saving the dotKuro for Scythe, it looks like. But you good, you don't want to keep Souls on field. Don't you want to keep Souls on field? Zzz. Okay, goes for Anaconda. Activate right. Yeah, just trying to bait. Like, hey, if you got Nib or anything, you know, go drop it. Said anything, you good. Yeah, he already said go crazy. Probably should have been like, does that mean no hand traps? Question mark. That's what we're asking. And now Fateful effect, go search. So that's gonna go search the equip spell, and then the effect of search monster. And this seems really bad because like, oh, you can't summon Griffin because you used Anaconda, but you can summon Griffin on the opponent's turn. So now we're going to go ahead, pass, they draw Celestial, unfortunate draw, and then go into main phase. Start this off by activating the Temple effect, banish itself, in response chain Ash Blossom, and then we're going to activate Griffin to summon that out. So now we have a way to, so like technically playing in the droplet more, but playing around everything else more because the Scythe resolves, we just win. Activate Terraforming. Go search out the field spell, and then activate that field spell. So that goes through, go search fire, and then we normal summon fire on summon enforcer effect. I don't know why they're actually trying to play this. Scythe tries summoning itself out, chain dotKuro, and then they're gonna let that go. Doesn't try to Griffin or anything. Yeah, they submit the field. I was gonna say like you already lost your normal summon anyways, so. Going on to the next game, we're going to see Prank Kid go first. Opening hands, we have Gamma, Conquistador, Fusion Destiny, Scarlet, Ash. Whoo, that's pretty nice. They got dotKuro, Fire, Imperm, right, Bell. That's also pretty nice. Okay. Activate right, special summon out the token, go bring out Faithful from deck, and then normal summon Fire, link away, go for Meow, Fire 1, Faithful 2. So go search the equip spell, burn for 500. And then they're going to summon out the wind. Yeah, let them know. Take the 500. And then Fateful effect to go search monster. Think, my friend. Chain Ash Blossom. I'm not your friend. My friend would never open like that. Unfortunate. Go for Doodle. And then Doodle 1, Wind 2. So dump Fusion spell. Bring out water. Go search pranks. And then Doodle effect attribute to add back the Fusion spell and fire. That goes through. You know, if you stop that, they're still going to DP you, which is just the whole deck. Go for Link Spider, and then go for Anaconda. Anaconda effect, pay 2k, go down Fusion Destiny, chain Gamma. So decides to not like, you know, activate pranks, discard, summon token, and then like do that, which means if they're trying to play around Nib with this, that means they play the 2 Link Spider, 1 Link Kuriboh build, which I don't agree with. I think you really only need like 2 of those cards altogether. You don't need like 3. But they're going to Bell the Gamma, so that way Enforcer comes out, activate Pranks, set Imperm, set Fusion Spell, end phase Pranks effect, never punish, so then this will go ahead and draw into Roxy's here. And and then pass turn, draw a Dotscaper. Okay. You didn't send your materials. Oh. They didn't. Yeah, they resolved Fusion Destiny without dumping the bricks. And they drew a card before doing that. So yeah. Yeah, just shuffle, draw one. Now they draw Super Poly, which is deciding going first against this deck. Fusion Destiny, dump the bricks, which they're actually going to do this time. Battle phase, attack Anaconda. And then they're going to go main phase 2, set Conch, Scarlet, Enforcer effect, Chain Enforcer effect. I really don't know why they didn't like go for Bow Wow though, right? Like it's crazy. Like if you activate right and you get hit with a hand trap, it's fine because right then dealt with a hand trap plus was an extender. It's called by on crack, and then like they just don't do it correct. This deck's so easy to play too. End phase, they're gonna go Enforcer effect to pops a back row, hit Scarlet, then they're gonna pop Conch in the fusion spell, and then Scarlet Conch, will enforce your graveyard effect obviously, and then they're going to DPE effect, new chain link, go set the Walkero and Scarlet, pass, they draw Temple, and then here they're gonna activate Scarlet, so Scarlet goes summon out Golden Lord, and then Walkero to banish the DPE. That goes through. Standby phase, Dasher comes out, on summon, activate with priority, Super Poly into Venom. Venom effect, target Golden Lord. So it's going to gang attack. And then activate Temple, banish, go search. He can't nib, boys. Read Scarlet. Nice. Activate right, special summon out token. And then Fateful effect, go search Griffin. Discard the Draco back effect to equip, special summon out Griffin. Accidentally banishes the Imperm. For sure game here. Set Imperm, normal summon, and then get rid of that. Go for Meow. Fire effect, burn for 500 and go special. So going on into game 3 now. We are going to see MJ go first. Opening hands, we have Conquistador, Dasher, Bell, Walkero, Firewall Guardian. They have Ash, Illusion, Reaper, Field Spell, and Wind. So normal summon out Firewall Guardian, go for Link Disciple. This Winter Cherries is probably just going to be saved for the DPE to shut that down. Summon Devote, Devote effect, Disciple effect, Tribute, draw Token Collector, put back Dasher, Devote effect, special summon out tokens. And then get rid of those, go for Dagda, turn that into Devote, Devote 1, Dagda 2, set Scythe, and then turn those into Anaconda effect. So pay 2k, dump Fusion Destiny, Chain Reaper, reveal Enforcer, banish, and then they're going to set Conquistador, set Walkero, pass, draws Bell, activate the field spell now, set Ash question mark. They're going to go search out Water, then normal summon out Water, get rid of that, go for Meow, and then Water 1, field spell Chainlink 2, gang 1000, special summon Wind. Do you have nib question mark? This boy's talking a lot. Go for Doodle, and then we're going to get Doodle 1, Wind 2, dump Fusion spell, special summon out Fire, go search Pranks. And then nothing there. We see Token Collector, Bell. They don't know what they have though. Go for Doodle, Fire effect, burn for 500, special summon out Roxy's. And then Doodle effect, Tribute to try to add back. Chain Bell to negate that. And then activate Pranks effect, discard Wind, special summon out token. On the summon of the token, drop Token Collector effect to pop. And then do no nib. Yep, indeed is no nib now. Illusion, go search Souls, and then put back. They're going to put back the Illusion, special summon Souls by dumping Illusion. Souls effect, send 1 to draw. Draws into right. Token Collector is there. You can't do that, but was not a horrible draw. I was just showing you. Sure. Go for Anaconda, and then they are now going to Anaconda effect. Pay 2k, go dump the Fusion Destiny and the bricks, bring out Enforcer, Battle phase, attack over, you know, it's losing 400. And then Enforcer effect, pop Anaconda and Conquistador. End phase, Conquistador effect. Banish, go set Scarlet. Scythe will now be brought out. It gets destroyed. And then effect to summon. It doesn't look like they're going to bell that or anything. Draws Firewall Guardian. Okay, so even though they're playing without DP and their opponent has Ash Bell DP, at least they have a bunch of bodies. Don't out my board, please. I suck at this game. Yeah, once the board's outed, I'm out. Normal summon Firewall Guardian. And then activate Enforcer effect. So Enforcer will now go ahead and pop that. And then Enforcer, it's probably because, like, otherwise they're going to, like, I don't know. I mean, it's a dark. They don't want there being a dark for them to make dark. But they have, like, Bell, Ash, Enforcer anyways. Maybe they're like, if we stop this, then, like, what are they really going to do? You know, flip purple cards. But even the purple cards don't do anything with Ash and Bell. Lord is game. They're going to go battle phase, attack for 22, activate Scarlet, chains Ash Blossom on that, activate Walkero to summon. Thanks Ash Blossom for your service here. Misclick. Okay, so turn Scythe and Token Collector into Anaconda. I mean, you can't locked in the zombies. I mean, yeah, Ash Blossom was Scarlet, so, like, it was negated. And then, yeah, they were just going Anaconda to get the Dark, and then Dark effect to trust summon back out DP, you get to with Bell, and then pass turn, draw Temple. Yeah, because they activated both the traps that turn, they can't do anything with them. Calculating on draw phase. Okay, thinking if they want a dasher effect or not. So standby phase, Enforcer comes out, go main phase, Temple effect, banish, go search right, and then they're just gonna set the rights, activate Celestial. They could have dashed summon out Temple right, because, like, they already have right. Their opponent already knows they have right. Also, draw Bell, Imperm, activate, special summon out Token, and then they're going to activate Token Collector effect. Well, Faithful is going to get brought out, and then Token Collector will be activated on Graveyard effect, chain Bell, which is fair enough, and then Fateful, and then, yeah, it's just going to go search Griffin, discard Imperm, special summon out Griffin, and then Fateful effect, go grab Draco back, and then activate Draco back effect, bounce, battle phase, burr. So we are now going to see Matt lose. Tristan Bridges is next. Said please admit defeat. He's made a draw offer. So, okay, now I think we should go over this again just to make this clear. So Tristan Bridges is the 4th player for Team Scheme, and then Kurt is Jose Zamorano, which is the 4th player for Bag Team. So both teams are on their 4th player out of 5. So we're gonna see Kurt win the rock paper scissors shoot, and then decide to go first. 60 versus 40. Opening hands we have Terraforming, Draco back, Temple, right, Field Spell, which is kind of just like a lot of copies. Like you have 2 Field Spell. We drew Draco back, which is unfortunate. We have right, Temple. It's better than it's better than right. They have Ash, Taya, Emergence, Valor, and Vessel. So they're gonna have 2 hand traps. Activate the Field Spell. Reading. You're lying. They're lying. They're trolling. Right, special summon out the token, and then bring out Fateful. Normal summon fire, activate the Draco back on the Prank Kids, so that way they can link away and chain block it. They're going to go for Meow. They're going to activate Prank Kid Chainlink 1, Draco back Chainlink 2, burn for 500, go special summon out the Wind, and then Fateful effect. Ash Blossom, the Fateful effect, it's going to try to search Griffin, turn those into a Doodle, and then activate the Wind Chainlink 2, Doodle Chainlink 1, dump Fusion Spell, special summon out Water, go search Pranks, and then Doodle effect, Tribute to add back. So add back the Fusion Spell and Wind, They do have Temple as another extender, plus the right that is on board. So they are going to be able to set up the Battle Butler plus Enforcer board as long as they just go for it. Special Mana token. And then they're going to link those off, go for Doodle, effect, gain 1,000 life points, and then go ahead and special summon out Roxy's from the deck. Roxy's will be able to banish Terraforming for a free draw, go for Bow Wow, and then Roxy's, banish, draw Mystic Mine, kind of an unfortunate draw, go special summon out Wind. And then Temple summon itself out, and then get rid of the token for Link Spider, and then get rid of those for Anaconda. Anaconda effect, pay 2k, go down Fusion Destiny, chain Valor on that, set Fusion Spell, end phase, Pranks to shuffle back. Okay, so they're going to shuffle back Wind, Doodle, and Rock. Sign to keep the Battle Butler ×2, which is fair enough here because it's their only interruption, so you want to have 2 Regekis instead of 1 here. And then even though you don't have Meow, it's not that bad because we're going to have a whole bunch of Pranks on board. So like, you know, and Anaconda, so they're just forced out a lot. We draw Ogre on top of that, and Ogre is kind of nice against this deck. Kind of weird against this hand though. Their hand's just kind of weird in general right here. They're going to activate Emergence. Emergence goes Surge. So go grab Long Young. And then they're going to normal summon Taya, Bow Wow effect, Tribute to add back Water, add back Fire, and then Taya effect to banish the Emergence, summon out token. They could Emergence to change level if they want to. They aren't. They're going to Ogre the Taya actually, allowing them to bring out the token, and then they're going to activate Vessel. So Vessel, go add Shatana, and dump Ashina, and then special summon out Shatana, activate the Fusion Spell now, so Fusion Spell, get rid of all 3, go for Battle Butler, and then effects are going to activate, Field Spell, Chainlink 1, Battle Butler, Chainlink 5, the Prank Kid's in the middle, so we're going to Chainlink 5, Chainlink 6, Heavenly Dragon Circle, treating the token, go grab Otara. And then Chainlink's going to resolve, so pop their field, gain 1,000, special summon, dump special summon, burn 500, special summon, and then Otara effect, and then like all these are going to gain 500 from the field spells. Special summon Otara, Battle Butler effect to pop it. They don't want them going into Monk and then popping it because Shatana will then activate, which will lose them the game because they're going to have a normal monster to be able to add back and just be able to keep going very easily. So they have to pop it there, and then they're going to admit defeat. So moving on into game 2 now, we're going to see Sword Soul go first, opening hands. We have Dasher, Droplet, Mine, Red Reboot, dotKuro. Interesting. The thing is you can't Mystic Mine deck out a Sword Soul player who's playing Heavenly Dragon Circle. And then they have Nib, Desires, Moe, Ash, Moe. Activate Desires, go banish 10. Banishing Otara, Ashina, Shatana, a Long Young, an Otara, Vashuda, 2 Otara are gone, Shatana's gone, draws Long Young, Ashina, discard Ashina for the Long Young. Yeah, Desires right off the top, giving them Long Young, Ashina. So bring those out, and then normal summon Moe, effect, reveal Moe, summon out token. I always joke around and I'm like, what if they just drop Token Collector on the second token summon and they just biggest brained you? Nobody would ever do that, but the day it happens, GG's. Go for Long Young, burn for 12. Yeah, you definitely just go for this. This card's insane. It deals with the Brave token stuff. It deals with the body. It's going to let you draw 1. And then go for Grandmaster. Effects are now going to activate. So they're going to get this Chainlink 3 and then draws Emergence, Ash Blossom, set Blackout. Decided to not Ashina summon Otara, so they're probably only playing 2 Otara. Maybe only playing 2 Otara. Draws Temple, and then go main phase Droplet, getting rid of the Temple. And then they're going to negate Long Young, activate Mystic Mine. Set anything on that? Nope. Temple, go search right. And then let's just skip forward here because eventually this will be outed. Actually, didn't see any Heavenlies banished off of that either. Alright, so they can't put a second card on board, otherwise they lose the Blackout. They didn't draw like anything that's going to out this there. Eventually though, potentially they'll have an out. Oh! Oh! They activate Cosmic, which means they're ready to start going. They're going to Cosmic the anti-spell, knowing that this is Blackout, activate Fateful, and then activate Right. So special summon out the token. It's like they had to eventually play. They decided now. They have Red Reboot if they want for the Blackout. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and Red Reboot, stop Blackout. They're going to set anti-spell from deck. And then go grab the... Sorry, how are they grabbing Equip Spell here? Oh, because they activate Faithful and then activate Right, and then Effect, go grab Draco back. That's when they try to Blackout. That's when they Red Rebooted. Okay. Effect, go search Monster. So grab Griffin, and then discard Draco back. Draco back effect to equip. You have to remember the opponent is under Mystic Mine right now still. Normal summon Wind, get rid of it, go for Meow. Also, they're putting a lot of bodies on board, which is interesting. Wind effect. So they're going to dump the fusion spell, summon out fire, not search yet. You know, we're not at the doodle part. Now we are. Effects, doodle 2, fire 1. So go search, burn 500, summon out Roxy's. Activate Terraforming to search field spell, and then we're going to get rid of those to go for Doodle. Roxy's effect, banishing the field spell. Could have banished Terraforming, draws Fusion Destiny, go summon out Water, and then Doodle Tribute, add back Pranks, and then add back Fusion Spell. Okay, activate Pranks, and then Big Think, shuffle in the hand a lot. Draco back effect to bounce back Long Young, Griffin to summon out, and then activate Field Spell. And then Field Spell resolves to go search Fire. Pranks, discard Fire, summon out token, go for Link Karibo, turn those into Dark. They do have Vishudo engrave. And then Dark effect to try to take Vishudo. Get rid of those, go in the Unicorn, a Unicorn effect, discards the Fusion Destiny. Why? Because they got rid of Dasher earlier. Okay, I didn't even realize that, to be honest. That was their first discard? That's an interesting discard, to be honest. Trying to play the game, it's like, oh, you're just in such a bad spot. Like, Mystic Mining this deck just feels so bad. Because the longer you wait under Mystic Mine, like, the more they're going to get cards rolling. You really only want to Mystic Mine this deck for just the shortest period of time you could, but they couldn't. They didn't have the opportunity. They're going to cross out, hit Nib, and then they're going to activate the effect. So banish, pop Blackout, banish, pop Taya, battle phase, beat over. It's because this isn't game. If this was the all go through anyway, it's only 2,000 plus 53. So they'd still be at 200. So now they're going to attack, set Fusion Spell, end phase Pranks, Ash, draw Cosmic, activate Cosmic, target the Fusion Spell. They did know it was the Fusion Spell though. They added it back off Doodles, so there's no point to really Cosmicing that there. But they just know that they win. Activate, reveal Long Young, special summon out token. Now moving on into game 3, we're going to see Prank Kid go first. I don't know why they discarded Dasher at any point throughout that. Like, the Fusion Destiny stuff is, like, the best stuff when you have Mine. Because it just, like, gets itself off board. You get the pop cards. You get to, like, slowly try to play catch-up. And then they have Talents, Field Spell, Terraforming Souls, Fire. They have Bell, Long Young, DD Long Vessel. So we do have Talents to also punish our opponent for activating hand traps. Just, you know, Talents kind of a crazy card. Talents, cross out, called by, all crazy. Go for Meow. Water effect, gang 1,000, go special summon out, Wind. But the difference between like Talents, cross out, and called by is just by far better than all of them. Even though it doesn't hit some hand traps, it's you could literally just set it. It's a good 6 draw right now too. Go search Pranks, dump Fusion Spell, summon out Fire, Doodle effect, Tribute to try to add back Fusion Spell, and Wind to activate Bell, and then they're going to activate Talents to look at the hand. They're thinking that they want to chain DD Crow or anything. They don't, so they're going to hit back Long Young there. Special summon out Souls by dumping Illusion. Souls effect, get rid of 2 to draw, and then draws into Temple and draw. Oh my gosh, Temple effect, go search Right. They know the opponent's hand, there's nothing to be scared of, right? Summon out token, bring out Faithful. And we know that the opponent's hand doesn't even do anything right now. They have to top deck good on top of what they have. Go for Anaconda. Fateful, go grab Draco back. And then Fateful, go search Griffin. Discard Draco back effect to equip. And then special summon out Griffin. Yeah, summon that out. Anaconda effect. Pay 2k, go dump. And it's like the opponent can't draw like a droplet or anything here because that doesn't do anything. They need an engine. And then if we have enough to just stop their engine, we win anyways. We're going to activate Pranks, end phase effect, and they admit defeat. They're drawing another Long Young. Who's next? Gohan is next. Okay, so Glohan, a.k.a. see what their real name is. Oh, okay. This person doesn't have their real name. Their name is just Gohan. So, fair enough. So, the last person on Team Scheme is Glohan. So, we're going to see Jose versus Glohan. This team still has this person left, plus their last person. Who is their last person? So they have Jose, which is this person. The next person is Miguel. Okay, let's see. Can Glohan take on both these people? Thinking during the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Decides to stick with rock. Rock stays solid. Oh, switches to scissors and gets hit by the rock, stays solid. Fair enough. So we're going to see Glohan decide to go first. 40 versus 60. Opening hands. We have Water, Terraforming Temple, Talents Ogre. They have Griffin, Roxrose, Ash, Vashuda, and dotKuro. Also, where's Despia? where are the Despia duelists? Why is that not being played at all? Vashuda Chainlink 1, Griffin Chainlink 2, Summon. It's weird. It's like the most popular deck and arguably the best deck. It's just the deck that we're not seeing at all. But Roxrose is still going to grab Basil Roshu. And then they're going to get rid of the Vashuda and Griffin to go into Dagda. Activate Basil Roshu, chain Dagda. So Dagda goes set. Okay, so setting up Scythe Lock. I was kind of expecting Basil Roshu to like summon out and then like turn those and then like Red Rose and Fluor, but that doesn't really do anything. I didn't expect Dagda to be in their deck, but now that it is, it's pretty good. Like this actually does a good amount. Anaconda effect, pay 2k, go on Fusion Destiny. I don't even think you would like Basil Roshu summon out, because really all you're doing is summon out Roxrose, turn those into Howl, Calc effect goes summon. You already went through Roxrose, so then you're just Fluor passing. At that point, you may as well Anaconda pass, because it has follow-up behind it. So dump those, bring out Enforcer, and then you'd also have the Basil Roshu still. Pass turn, draw Imperm. Ooh, draw phase, Enforcer, chain Imperm off the top. And they know that's off the top too, otherwise they would have hit the Anaconda. And then activate Terraforming. Terraforming goes for grab the field spell. All they're thinking is because you kind of have to Ash this though, no? Because if you don't Ash this, you're guaranteeing that Prank Kid stuff's going to go through because they're going to chain block. So you Ash this to try to prevent them from getting to a Prank Kid. So they are going to Ash that, which is proper, but then Talents is going to look at hand, hitting the dotKuro. They're going to chain dotKuro to banish. Yeah, hit Ogre. Temple effect goes search right. They really just had like an insane hand here. Bring out Token, bring out Fateful, and they're just hoping that they don't have a Prank Kid, and then they normal summon it and realize that they win, or they realize that they lose. So go ahead, add Draco back, gain 1,000, summon, Fateful effect, grab Griffin, discard Draco back effect to equip, can use the bounce DP, and then Griffin effect summon itself out. They admit defeat, so moving on into game 2 now. We are going to see them go first. Opening hands, we have Droll, Right, Winter Cherries, Wind, Crossout. They have Prosperity, Bell, Ash, Dasher, and Temple. So start this off by activating Temple. Temple, Banish, go search Right. And then on Resolution, Droll and Lockbird. My team talking crazy. Oh, it's because he said that when they passed, right? Dropped it. My team talking crazy. Or they said it because they didn't. Oh my gosh, they're just crazy. Draw Imprint off the top again. Activate Right. Special summon out Token. Bring out Fateful. Normal summon out Wind. Turn that into Meow. And then Wind 1, Fateful 2. Grab Draco back. Dump Pranks. Summon Fire. Decides to dump Pranks. Fateful effect to go search for monster. In response, chain Ash Blossom on that. That goes through. Save Cross out for something else. Go for Doodle. Fire, Chainlink 2, Doodle, Chainlink 1, burn for 500, summon out, win, go search fusion spell, Doodle effect, tribute to try to add back, Chain Bell, and then thinking if they want to stop the bell, or they could save cross out for right next turn. They're going to let that go, and then turn that into a Link Spider, turn those into Anaconda, and then Anaconda effect, pay 2k. Yeah, I like those. Dumb Fusion Destiny. If this was to get stopped, you could cross out it. It doesn't get stopped. Now you bring out Enforcer. Battle phase, attack, attack. And then main phase 2, set cross out, set imperm. End phase passes. Doesn't decide to Enforcer pot. Probably because like Reaper at this point is gonna hit Dark maybe. Yeah, Reaper at this point is a little bit weird just because the opponent didn't end up doing anything turn 1. Right. Chainlink 1, cross out Chainlink 2, calling right. And then activate Prosperity to go banish. So banish 6. See like Black Rose, Sword Soul, well, Black Rose Moonlight, Black Rose, Sword Soul, Dagda, Cherubini, Anaconda. Cherubini's interesting. 2 level 3s. Boom! Temple. Oh my gosh. It's been a long video, I think. They're gonna look at the top 6. And then said, I'm waiting, take Draco back, grab Called By, and then put the rest back to the bottom. So, not the right though. Yeah, I was going to say the right was already in grave. Just put those back. End phase, Enforcer effect, in graveyard, chain Called By. Yeah, you don't want them getting a free body. Pass, draw Bell, Dasher effect, summon out Bell, and then normal summon out Reaper. Get rid of those, go for Unicorn, get rid of those, go for Access Code, effect gain 3000 attack, battle phase attack for game, GG, we got the money in the bag. Oh, that's cheesy. Yeah, no, honestly, it's fair enough. Yeah, because, like, their name was Bag Team. I don't know why it was Bag Team and not Team Bag. It's just such a weird way. I don't know why, but Team Bag ends up winning there versus Team Scheme, and Team Bag still had 2 players left. We saw Jose, aka Kurt71. I'm pretty sure they beat 3 people with the deck. We saw Matt before that end up beating people. It was really just like, it wasn't like back and forth 1-1-1-1-1-1-1. It was just like 2-2-2-3. I think it was 2-2-2-2-3, something like that. I don't know. It was cool though. Very, very, very long video. I'm fairly certain. This has got to be at least an hour long, I think. I think it'll be like an hour and a half, possibly. Definitely an hour. But with that being said, we are going to see Team Bag win the $500 here. So they're up $500, and Team Scheme is down $500. There's definitely some interesting choices at the beginning of this, though, which it's kind of wild. This is a really long Iron Man. This is just an Iron Man, but like really, really long. So that's wild. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.